I'm going to show you how to turn glam makeup into a super natural look very quickly. Before we head into this video, don't forget I have several different social media platforms that I'm on. If you like to read, there's something on my newsletter site. If you want to watch about business, growth, social media, want to start a YouTube channel, there's another channel for that. There's Instagram, TikTok, a bit of everything. So please go check them out. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Let's get started. So currently I have makeup on that I've kind of had on for most of the day, and it is kind of glam because I didn't want you to think I'm talking about like red lips and full on smoky eyes. Like I wanted to keep it really realistic and show you how you can turn kind of like makeup which you would class as glam into more of a natural look. So I have like kind of like full foundation on. I've got my Shape Tape concealer on. I've got makeup that generally will last all day, but it kind of does look a little bit heavier than usual. You can't really see the flaws in my skin or anything, you know, so it is, like I said, medium to full coverage, so it isn't a natural coverage finish that I've created today. Plus I have some kind of eyeliner on, which some people will class as glam. Got my lip liner and some lipstick on, everything else going on. I do have just some corner lashes on. I just chopped up some of my lashes and just stuck it on the corner. I want to show you how you can really transition this into more of a natural looks, which is kind of like easy for you guys to do. I've been in that situation before where I'm in the car and I've gone straight from another event, or maybe, you know, been out full day of working, and then I look at my face and I've got somewhere else to go, and I don't want it to look so kind of whoa, you know, and I also don't want it to look so kind of lived in, you know, like, oh my god, she looks like she's had her makeup on from early morning. So I get it, I know how it feels, but and I also know how it feels when, you know, you try and kind of add more to calm it down, but all that does is just make it worse. So what I want to do today is help you to figure out how you can make it look natural without having to kind of like add more makeup. And it's just very clever little things that you can do to make it look super natural. Now, I'm kind of happy with my brows. I do want to tone down my base a bit so it doesn't look so kind of like full coverage and flawless. I do want it to look a bit more natural. I want my skin to kind of come through a little bit. So first thing that we're going to be doing is getting a tissue. It's as easy as that. So I have my tissue here and I'm basically going to wrap this around my finger like that. I'm keeping this really realistic for you guys because honestly there are all sorts of things that makeup artists do, but I really want to keep this easy for you guys to be able to do as well. Now I'm going to grab my mirror here and I'm going to look at everywhere I can see kind of creasing, and you know there's a lot of makeup. Now what I'm going to do, and this is a trick, right? A lot, like I said, people go in with extra makeup, but what you really want to do is remove the makeup that kind of just can very easily come off with your finger. You know, when you kind of touch it and you're like, okay, my makeup's just not matte anymore. You want to remove that makeup very cleverly, and then you can go in with something else. And it's about using your tools and everything that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and I very like lightly skim over, by the way, skim over my skin. I'm not kind of like wiping it, and look, already so much has come off, but it doesn't actually look so different. So all I'm doing is just very lightly kind of picking up all the makeup that is kind of like just sitting on top of my skin. This may not work as great if you have like super dry skin, so just a heads up there. Honestly, I do this a lot. Like, look at that. All that's come off there and it doesn't even look like it hasn't even ruined my makeup. I do this a lot because honestly, like sometimes I have several different things, like places I need to go, and I don't want my face to look so heavy at the end of the day. Or sometimes what happens is like I'm meeting people for dinner and I've had a shoot all day, so I'm just like full on with makeup and I don't want to go there and be like, you know, just scare everyone. So I do this quite a lot. Now I very, very lightly skim over my face. Like honestly, it is so light. It's taking off the top layer, which is just basically just sitting on my skin. I don't really focus on going on the under eye area because I feel like that really messes things up. So just focus on kind of like the larger surface areas. But if you want to go on the under eye, because it all depends how it looks, then you can do, but just be very, very light with everything you're doing. Now what this has done is it's picked up all of the excess makeup that is just sitting on my skin and just kind of like gonna end up looking very kind of oily and greasy. For some people, that might be all that you need to do, by the way. Like, look at all that. And I haven't touched my face since morning. Just from doing this, honestly, I have felt so much better. when I've done this because it just feels like I've taken all the extra makeup off. Okay, now I'm gonna just kind of get the clean side and wrap it around my finger. And what I tend to do is just go on my eyelids here because I usually feel like, you know, if I've got glam makeup and I've put a bit of eyeshadow on, I really just want to like take off the excess because there's still extra makeup there too. Okay, same thing on this side. Don't press it, it's very light. You know your face better than anyone, so you'll be able to tell by looking close up, like where does it look like I've got so much makeup. Again, I can't say this enough, I am pressing so light. I'm not even pressing, it's just skimming over my skin. There is so much makeup on here. So much makeup. Okay, all of the extra makeup that was sitting on my skin is off now. I want to see whether I need more foundation or if I want to cover anything up, and I don't think I need to because whatever is left, there's still makeup there, but it's just enough, you know. It's not like it's just the right amount because anything extra that I didn't actually need there has all come off now because I've taken it off. So what you can do, and this is especially good if you do have slightly drier skin or if you start to see that, you know, the makeup has, as you're taking it off, there's some makeup that is sticking to the dry bits, get a hydrating spray. I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Hydrator Mix, the mist, and I'm just going to shake that and spray that all over, and that is just going to hydrate your skin, help it to look a bit more skin-like and very kind of like healthy, and give it the hydration it needs as well because you're going to need that. Now this is where we're going to get another tissue and we are just going to press all over. And you'll actually see some more makeup coming off here. Now, my skin doesn't look as dry as it was looking. What you want to do now is get a brush that is kind of very, I would say fluffy, but you're happy with kind of cream products getting on it. Now, I'm going to get my Tarte dual-ended brush here, and I'm going to use, you can use any side that you want. I'm going to use the kind of tapered, the slanted side a little bit. Now, what I'm going to be doing is kind of like going over my skin and just kind of like lightly on top, very lightly, almost like skimming over my skin, because what this is doing is any foundation or concealer that we had on that we've now softened with the spray, you're basically buffing that back into the skin. So you can go in circular movements, whatever feels better to you. Now already I can see my flaws coming through, and I love that because now my skin looks a little bit more lived in. I can see all my sunspots, my freckles coming through here, which is where I usually have them. Close up, and I'm using the like magnifying mirror, the closer one. My skin just looks like skin now. And wherever I can see excess kind of foundation, you know, where it's just sitting, maybe it hasn't lifted off, I kind of lift that off with the brush. But now I feel comfortable with anyone coming up very close up to me, because before I didn't, because I could see the foundation sitting there. And now I feel like my flaws are coming through. It looks a bit more natural. I'm happy with that. Now, next up, what I want to do is I'm going to grab hold of some blush. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Putty Blush, and this is in Turks and Caicos. I'm going to get my BK 108 brush, and I'm going to basically get this into this putty blush, and I'm really going to freshen up my skin. And I'm going to go into the kind of peaks of my cheekbone here. Okay, I love that. I just really like this blush as well. And because, you know, we haven't applied any powder, so everything is really kind of like really on the skin. So it's just sinking into the skin, and the skin just looks really fresh. Okay, so you want to get another brush. You can use any brush. I'm going to use my Zoeva 234 brush, and I'm going to go into one of my concealers. Now I'm putting a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand. Make sure it's a fluid concealer. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in warm beige. I've put a little bit on the back of my hand. I'm getting this brush and I'm buffing it into the brush, making sure there's not a dollop of it on there. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of like go very close to my lash line and kind of flick upwards. And what this is doing, it's going to brighten the eye area, and you're kind of like softening the whole kind of like I had like eyeshadow there, kind of like a dark eyeshadow, kind of removing that wing there that was there, which was like just eyeshadow. It wasn't actually a pen or anything. And really going over the eyeshadow that we had there. And it's a lot less kind of smoky now. Do the same on this side. You're really kind of just buffing it into the lashes so that you're kind of softening anywhere that there's any darkness there. Another thing I want to do is take off this lip pencil that I've got. I've just got a tissue in my hand. And just going over my lips. Now the good thing is, because you already had lipstick on or whatever color you had on, when you wipe it off, it always leaves a little bit of a kind of just stain there. So what we're going to do is get a lip product and go over it. It's just like, you can use any lip balm. I'm using my Dual Lip Maximizer. I usually just blot to take all the excess off. But you can see now that's very, very natural. If you want to add a lip liner and you want to like kind of darken the lip line a little bit, you can do, but honestly, I just don't feel like you need it when you're trying to tone down all your makeup, but it does depend on what you feel comfortable with too. Now, lastly, I like to just add a bit of glow to the skin to, you know, just make the skin look healthy. So I've got my Hollywood Flawless filter in number 6, which is dark tan. I'm going to put this on the back of my hand. I'm actually going to apply this with my finger. And I'm really going to press it into the skin. And this is going to just give my skin that really nice natural glow. There you go. See that? And this is on top of the blush. It's pretty crazy how much your, you know, makeup, like, it just feels like it almost builds up through your day when it really doesn't. But it's just, it doesn't look, you know, as matte as what it did, and your natural oils have come through, so everything looks a little bit more greasy. This is a really good way to kind of just calm it down, take off all the makeup that you don't actually need there without having to take off everything. Like, we haven't taken off any, like, we haven't wiped everything off. We've used a tissue to get rid of the excess, which is there's a very clever way of doing it. You just don't want to just wipe it off. You want to really lightly kind of almost skim the face to get rid of anything that's sitting there. Honestly, if you go close up, it doesn't look like, yeah, my skin doesn't look like, wow, she's got so much foundation on. You can see all my freckles coming through. Nothing, you know, before it was covered with foundation. Now it's like I can even run my finger over my skin. It's like, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm wiping a whole load off. If I had run my finger over my skin beforehand, you would have been able to see fingerprints, like, because, you know, there was excess. It just lifted off a little bit because of the natural oils coming through the day. Whereas now, you know, it's not. I've got a scar here from a humongous spot I had last month, and, you know, it's taking its time to go. You can see that now, you know, it's there. So it's up to you if you want to cover those things. But honestly, like, I feel like anyone coming close up to me now, my skin doesn't look crazy covered, you know, with foundation. It just looks natural, but somehow we've managed to actually keep that flawless kind of like look there, with still letting our flaws come through as well. So hopefully that has shown you how you can completely transition your makeup, go from glam to natural. And I hope it's something you're going to try. And I really wanted to keep this realistic because, you know, there are all these things about, like, you know, oh, these are all these like tricks you can do. I just wanted to keep this super realistic because I feel like not everyone discloses the, you know, the real stuff that they do to deal with makeup issues. And I've heard all sorts of stories from people like, you know, and then people commenting saying, you know, oh my God, I can't believe you do that. Let's keep it real. Like, we don't always have time to sit and really, you know, very carefully think, you know, okay, let me use this hack. Like, sometimes you just don't have the time, and all you have is a tissue and you need to like somehow make yourself look good. So I really wanted to keep it real and show you what you can do on the go without having to use expensive stuff. You can kind of use any brand. You can use any kind of like hydrating spray. It doesn't have to be these brands that I've used, but I really wanted to make it easy for you to kind of do yourself too. On that note, I am sending you loads of love wherever you are in the world. I hope you've had the best day ever, and I'm excited to see you on my next video. In the meantime, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button so that you never miss any of my future videos. Until the next video, take care, and I'll see you soon.